and welcome to this episode of Beer is Tasty. My name is Chris, and I
am Bryan.
That's what they tell me.
That's what they tell me.
Bryan.
Yes.
Tell everybody what Beer is Tasty.
Beer is Tasty is a show where we drink some beer, we eat some food, then we drink some beer. We swish them around our mouth, and we say, we liked it. That's what we do.
It's a couple of guys, we love beer, and we figure we'll get on the internet, we'll do some shows, tell you what we think of different stuff. Now, if you've missed the 2 episodes before, you wouldn't even know about the fact that, apparently I'm getting a little drunk, you wouldn't even know about the fact that we are doing a series of shows that is all about bachelor breakfast.
Right. So things you can get in the freezer aisle that you can microwave or toaster up that are greasy, sausagey, and pancakey.
But you're probably eating that if you're a dude living by yourself.
Or if you're married, you want to be eating this stuff. So let's talk about it.
Now, in this episode, we're doing something neither one of us ever had before.
Bring this up here.
Right.
So we've got They look like corn dogs.
They do look like corn dogs.
They are not corn dogs.
No, sir.
They are, in fact, Jimmy Dean sausages wrapped in pancake batter.
Pancake. So it's pancake and a sausage on a stick.
Right. So I am both excited and skeptical.
Now, you won't be able to see this on the camera, but there are very
substantial grease marks.
Substantial grease marks.
All over that paper plate.
Where these things were sitting.
I'm pretty confident if we let that sit for a while, it would eat right through the paper plate.
Now, for the beer this week, we're doing the Samuel L. Jackson Adams. See, that was the funny I thought of.
That was the funny. He thought of a funny earlier, had a hard time starting the show. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the thing that delayed the show starting, was that he thought of adding an L between Samuel Adams and getting rid of the Adams and just making it... Stupid Chris. Samuel Adams Octoberfest.
So this is comes out once a year. They call it a seasonal brew. And Bryan?
Yes. It is
October.
So let's talk a little bit about the Octoberfest, first of all. Because we are, first and foremost, an educational program. Oktoberfest.
They won the #1 Denver Gold beer in 1985.
Way to go, Sam Adams. I've always liked Sam Adams beers. So they're Oktoberfest. The reason for an Oktoberfest beer is traditionally, in the old days, back before they had refrigerators, it was very hard to brew in the hot months. So during the summertime, you couldn't really brew beer. So Oktoberfest beers are, in German, I don't remember it's like Marzen beer or something like that. It means March beer. So basically, at the end of March was the last time you could really brew beer for the year. You then took that beer, tended to be a beer that was a little thicker, a little higher alcohol value, so it keeps easier. They take those, they shove it down in someone's really deep basement, some crazy guy named like Leonard, and they just stick all that beer in his basement.
Yeah,
and then
because Leonard has a very cold basement.
They ration it. They ration it through the summer, and then
you gotta ration your beer.
Then come around October, they're like, dudes, we can start brewing crazy amounts of beer again and get crazy, crazy drunk all winter. Let's use up all of Crazy Leonard's beer. They pull it all out of his basement, and they throw a party all October long and just have a good time. That's for Oktoberfest beer.
Very educational, Bryan.
Now you know.
Thank you very much.
Knowing half of a battle.
That is definitely half the battle.
So this one.
That and pork chop sandwiches.
Smelling it right now. It has what I like to call beer smell.
I wonder why it has Canadian maple leaves on the front. I don't know.
Those aren't Canadian maple leaves. I believe those are marijuana leaves, actually, Chris.
They could be, actually.
They could be. They're leaves with little points on them around the Sam Adams
German maple leaf or marijuana leaf?
I'm going to say honest, Sam Adams, the Patriot, brewer Patriot, down here at the bottom, looks awfully happy to be drinking this beer. Yeah. So could be either, because people like Canada sometimes.
I think, no, if he's a patriot, no, come on.
Come on.
If he's a patriot, he's not going to put a Canada leaf on there. He's putting weed on there.
So what do we got here? Yep. Lager's rich, blended 5 malts, carefully balanced with hand-selected noble hops. Samuel Adams Oktoberfest classic beer style, brewed in the finest American tradition. Now this is funny. Oktoberfest traditionally a German beer. Sam Adams, one of our country's finest American patriotic
Sam Adams
brews.
is really well known around here, but here's the thing. After that story you just told me, I want to be involved in that.
That's
so if
true.
Sam Adams is getting involved in Oktoberfest, I can't blame him, because that's something I want to do. So I say...
All right, 5.7 ABV. Decent alcohol content, just shy of 6%. Definitely could get you drunk after a while.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, and I even got the word right. Marzen.
You did, dude.
For March. Crazy, right? Or March.
It's Märzen.
What's it?
Märzen.
Do you take German class, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Fancy. Educational Jeremy behind the camera, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
German synthesizer. Synthesizer. He's a German synthesizer. All right, let's try
That's fantastic.
Beer.
Technology, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Whoa. Huh. Okay, so you swallow, and then like there's flavors afterwards. Like there's a definite second set of flavors.
So you swallow, guys, and then there's like
you could taste
flavors afterwards.
No, what I'm saying is
whoa.
There is one set of flavors. Now, dude, take a swallow and follow me.
I swallowed.
One set of flavors, and then let it clear your mouth. Second set of flavors.
Whoa.
Two.
Dude.
2 flavors, dude.
For the price of one.
You get 2 flavors. Okay, hold on. Everybody, I want to tell you about this Octoberfest. You get 2 flavors for the price of 1. If you call right now, we'll throw in a 3rd flavor.
That's like the 3rd time you've channeled Billy Mays over the last like 2 months.
But that was a good one.
That was a good one.
If people call right now,
up here, come on.
They get a 3rd flavor.
By the way, around here, we always do high fives for channeling Billy Mays. It's just a thing that goes on in Western Washington. You wouldn't know.
I actually like this beer.
Actually, so far I'm enjoying this.
I thought you wouldn't like it. I gotta be honest. After I swallowed this, I'm like, oh, Brian's not gonna like this.
What would make you say that?
Because you didn't really like that last beer, and this does share some similarities.
No. Chris is referring to the last beer, the pumpkin spice, Jack's pumpkin spice from Michelob.
Yeah.
Hated that beer.
Yeah.
Total garbage.
You gave
beer.
it an F.
Oh, it deserved worse.
You've given like 3 Fs.
It deserved a beating. The guy who came up with the recipe probably got beat up as a kid and was just taking his revenge out on all of the world by creating that recipe.
That's a possibility.
This beer, however, is a good Oktoberfest beer. It's slightly hearty, but it's not like you're not sucking on a stout or a porter. You got something a little deep. It's kind of malty.
Yeah, it's definitely got some serious malt flavor to it. And the other thing I said with the last beer is after I swallowed it, I felt like I had a sheet of chemicals on my tongue. I don't get that with this beer.
It's very refreshing. It hits your tongue and kind of has a bite to it.
It is very refreshing.
You know, it cleans the tongue off. Like if you're sitting around eating onion rings and just coated it with grease, this would just like bite the grease from the onion rings and force it into your gullet, where it would then be distributed to your bloodstream and make you healthier.
Here's how you can tell we like this beer better than the other ones: is we haven't gone to the food yet.
Yeah, I just want to keep drinking the beer. This is pretty good.
But because it is beer, it's tasty, we must move on.
If this goes wrong though, this is gonna ruin my whole day.
Now I have a little ramekin of syrup here because...
A little what?
A ramekin.
What the hell's a ramekin?
Google it.
Is that an official thing for a type of dish?
Yes.
It's a tiny.
It sounds Jewish, doesn't it?
It doesn't sound Jewish. It looks like a tiny bowl.
Yeah,
that's
Jewish.
Too small for cereal.
Yeah.
What do you mean it sounds Jewish? Do
Jeremy
you know if it's Jewish?
I know it sounds Jewish.
What sounds Jewish? What's
Anything
a Jewish
that
sounding
sounds like
food?
ramekin sounds Jewish.
Ramekin?
Yes.
I am insulted.
It's not Guanistan or whatever. It sounds Jewish.
Guanistan?
It sounds like a ramekin or a ramekin.
What does Guanistan sound like?
I'm saying a Guanistan.
Sounds like Afghanistan.
Exactly. Doesn't sound Jewish. This sounds Jewish.
You know what else doesn't sound Jewish? Nigeria.
Exactly.
What the hell does that have to do with this dish?
I'm saying some words sound Jewish and some words don't.
You totally just made this up and you made up the Jewish connection to this bowl.
I bet you...
I bet this bowl's not even supposed to be used for syrup. I bet you're misusing the bowl and you don't know what it's called.
Cranberry sauce.
You don't know anything.
Wow. All right, I'm going to put this in my mouth, and then somebody out there should Google ramekins. Not Jeremy, because you're at the recording equipment. You know...
Huh.
Better than expected.
Yeah, way better than I thought this was going to be.
You want to put some syrup on it?
I kind of thought this was going to be the worst thing I was ever going to taste.
It's a little dry. You want to put some syrup on it?
Hold on. I just see a little bit more. I see what this tastes like.
What? Yeah, Brian. I'm going to show people what the inside looks like.
We here at Bears Tasty like everyone in the world to see what the inside of sausages look like.
Well, it's got sausage inside the pancake, man. I mean, come on.
Okay. I've got that in.
Oh, that didn't work out so well.
All right, so this Jimmy Dean sausage inside pancake is kind of sweet, but it's a little dry.
Oh, you definitely got some syrup taste in there, but it is a little too dry. Yeah. All right, I'm going to put it in... How'd it go?
That is astoundingly odd. I don't know if I hate this or love this. Wait.
I almost just... Huh. I got to do another bite and try again.
Yeah.
Because I almost just lose it.
Yeah.
I think they don't live together.
They don't. It's like one annihilates the other. I don't know if that's good or bad. So like you take a bite of this and you're like, wow, that's a really mild flavored sausage with a mild flavored pancake. And you eat it and you're like, oh, okay, that's fine. And then you take a swig of this and immediately the sausage is gone. You can't taste it anymore. All you taste is the Sam Adams Oktoberfest. I kind of want to be able to taste both a little bit at the same time.
You can't. I tried it with them both in my mouth. It's gone. It totally neutralizes the other one. Now,
that's a good thing, I think, and maybe in some cases.
This is a little dry. I actually kind of like this. It's a little dry. I'm going to syrup this fucker up.
Well, I'll be damned. This effer. I'm going to syrup the effer up.
I'm going to syrup this effer.
And by effer, we mean French Canadian? I don't know exactly what effer is. I guess that's effer sear.
Upgrade.
Let me give that a try. Just get a little syrup on there. Whoa, syrup on the plate.
No, dude, more syrup. Just cover.
Dude, I'm not a drencher. I don't see. I'm like, put that down. Put the ramekin down. I'm not the kind of guy who's like, oh, there's some French fries.
No,
I need to pour so much peppage on the French fry that I don't even taste French fry.
Get in there, dude.
Don't tell me to plunge in there. It's creeping me out.
Man.
Don't ever tell me to plunge in there again.
That's so good.
Like anyone can tell me to. Come on.
You didn't even bite it the size of that syrup on it.
I did. I got the whole side.
You got like no syrup.
Wait, hold on.
The whole point is it adds moisture, and if all you did was add flavor, well, it already has some maple syrup flavor. It's the moisture.
It is a little better with a little bit of syrup.
Dude, look at this. I am up in this thing. And
man, you are really sticking that wiener in that ramekin. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you bet, buddy.
No one ever has made it as useful a ramekin
but this is
as you
one
are.
moist pancake on a stick now, dude. All right.
Oh, God.
Really good. Did you already eat yours?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Really good with syrup on it. That's ridiculous.
Okay.
I really like that.
So coming back.
Right. Beer.
I'm kind of thinking that, honestly, I think the Oktoberfest is kind of built to go with sausages. I mean, that is kind of the idea, right?
Or at least neutralize their existence.
Yeah, so, I mean, you should be able to eat some seriously big, crazy-looking German wieners with these things, and you'd be like, at the end of it, you know what? I can have another crazy big German wiener. You know? Chris knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, buddy! Yeah!
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah! Whoa.
All right.
I just swallow that thing clean.
Let's give this beer a rating. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's happening. Okay.
What's happening, man?
I'm losing it!
It's okay.
I'm getting a little warm here!
We're going to record one more show today. The next episode of this one is going to be the one to watch. I'm telling you right now.
I really like that. Dude, I'm excited about next episode.
I like Sam Adams. Always do.
Yeah,
They've never made a beer that I've hated. They've made a few that I didn't care for as much.
Yep.
This one I would not rank as their top beer.
I agree.
But it's very drinkable.
Yes.
It's very malty. It's very clean. It's very crisp. It has a good bite to it.
Not too bitter.
When it hits you, it's not too hoppy or bitter. Just a little bit. There we go. I've been waiting all episode for the burp.
You're welcome.
Honestly, it tastes like they took the Sam Adams Boston Lager, if you're familiar with it, and malted it up a little bit.
Here's what I would say.
Made it a little maltier, a little heartier. So it's a little thicker of a drink than the Boston Lager, but it's very similar in actual taste.
It doesn't need to come out more than once a year, but when it does come out,
I'll probably grab some.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is definitely a good seasonal brew that I.
Nice, dude.
I couldn't help it.
You got another one there, buddy? Come on.
No.
Come on, buddy.
Good. but next episode I probably will. I'm gonna give this guy a B+.
Yeah, okay.
He's very drinkable.
I'll give it a B.
But I like it. I definitely very much like it.
Well, let me try one more swig.
Yeah. Go one more.
I'm gonna give it a B+.
Ooh, passes the garden.
Actually,
I bet this would make good toothpaste.
I actually really like that.
This is good.
When I swayed it there, it went down real nice.
B+.
B+.
I'm telling you, it's not
Good job,
an A
Sam
beer,
Adams.
but it's so close. And honestly, I don't know what you should change about it.
all right.
I almost think you should keep it the B+ beer because it's seasonal
It's once
and
a year.
special.
Yeah.
And leave it just like it is. It's good beer. Drink it. You like it. I like it.
Plus, it's like one of those things by like June, I'm gonna be thinking towards this beer and be like, oh, that's a good beer.
You get jonesed for it.
Yeah.
That's
All
what
right,
I'm
should I
saying.
tell people what we're thinking about for next episode?
Absolutely.
All right, so
I think I'm about to have a cardiac arrest from the stuff we've been eating.
we are really excited about next week's episode. Next Thursday, Beer's Tasty will come out, and what we're doing is we've gotten, well, okay, I'll admit it up front, we're Foster's fans.
High five, Jeremy.
Yeah, nice.
Thanks.
We're Foster's fans, but we've never had, at least I've never had the Foster's Premium. So we're going to do a blind taste test on the show between the two.
No idea what the difference is between a Foster's and a Foster's.
No idea. So we're going to blind taste test and see if we can determine which one.
You know those big cans of Foster's?
Big Foster's.
You can get them in both types. So we got the identical cans, so that way we're not getting like a can of one and like a bottle of another or something like that.
Jeremy behind the camera is going to keep track of which one is actually the real beer, and then we're going to try it and try to determine it, try to figure out which one.
Blind taste tests, ladies and gentlemen.
There you have it.
It's very exciting.
That's next week's episode
Never
of Beer is
before
Tasty.
been done.
Now, if you would like to recommend a beer to us, just like this one was recommended to us, you can do that by heading over to jupiterbroadcasting.com. On the right-hand side of the page, there's a donate, and the one-time donation is a great way to send us just a little bit of beer cash, because in there you can put a description of what beer you want us to find, and then I will head out on a search to find it.
At the store.
And there's also the forum.
Oh my gosh, at jupitercolony.com.
And you can hit us up on Facebook. We are facebook.com/JupiterBroadcasting.
There's a big old whack in there.
That wraps up this episode of Beer is Tasty. Thanks so much for watching. We're back next Thursday. Cheers.
Oh, that was loud. Delicious. Loud and delicious.